may be the most powerful enticement of all. Once you're in the grip of it, you can throw logic out the window. Reason and judgment are among its first casualties. My name is Tom Miller. I pastor in Superior, Wisconsin at a church called Central Assembly. This is Fuel for the Fire, volume 849, Under the Spell. The spell I refer to is not born of witchcraft or evil intent. It's the allure of the opposite sex. It's pure chemistry, passion-packed, and infatuation-laden. The grip of it is unyielding, and once it has its hold, there is no escape. Jacob was under the spell of Rachel. Amnon was smitten by Tamar. Samson was strong of body but powerless under the allure of a woman. Proverbs 5:20 says, "Why should you be intoxicated, my son, with a forbidden woman and embrace the bosom of an adulteress?" The answer is, he's under the spell. Many a Christian woman has married an unbeliever while under the spell. Of course, the hope was the saving of his soul. But as infatuation wanes, so does any influence powerful enough to compel such a radical choice. Many a Christian man has ignored the advice and counsel of every family member and his closest of confidants and married a woman deemed trouble by the multitudes. Such is the plight of those under the spell. It should serve as a reminder for parents of children to begin the practice of prayer early in their young lives. We ought to implore God to providentially keep our children from the lure of the corrupt lover. The admonitions against a relationship with an unbeliever are several. Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, 2 Corinthians 6:14 says. What fellowship has light with darkness? But when our children fall under the spell, our words will be in vain, our best advice unheeded, and our sincerest of admonitions ignored. The answer is not found in fear or isolation. Instead, we seek the influence of the God who loves our children even more than you and I do. We must pray our children out from under the spell until the right person, the God-chosen person, crosses their precious path. We must pray for God to send a godly spouse their way. So much feels left to chance and to random timing, but the intervention of God is not to be underestimated. So we fall upon our knees and we entreat the one who aligns the orbits and holds the atom together. It's in his hands. That's the way I see it, and that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.